Hello guys, I am SilverKingdra, and welcome to my first video on my channel where we are talking about One Piece, even though I'm mainly going to be a Pokemon channel, but why not start with One Piece, because I like One Piece. Everyone likes One Piece. Everyone loves Luffy. Who doesn't love Luffy? Anyways, so I wanted to talk about the arc Elbaf, or the projected arc of Elbaf. Now, a lot of people in the community of One Piece think or agree that the next arc of One Piece after Wano is concluded will be Elbaf. And it's not that's been stated before. I don't think it's ever been stated by Oda that Elbaf's going to be an arc on its own. It's heavily implied that's going to be an arc on its own. That's what people really want. But we don't know for sure if it is. I mean, we got to see Elbaf in Big Mom's flashback and stuff like that, so, yeah. Basically, also, I think that was in the anime, so I don't think I spoiled anyone, but basically, any detail that I talk about regarding One Piece will be up to chapter 919 for this discussion video. So, you have been warned. If you're an anime only, you probably don't want to hear some of the manga only details right now, so thank you. Anyways, let's get back onto this. So, Elbaf, is it going to be an arc after Wano? I'm not too sure. Now, the first thing that comes to mind when I think of Wano is that it's an isolated country. It's a closed borders country, and that's very heavily implied in the latest chapter with the school and the classroom and stuff like that, showing how closed Wano is from the rest of the world. So, basically, nothing that the Straw Hats do in Wano right now. Basically, the world government can't influence anything that happens in Wano right now. And whatever happens in Wano, unless if it's like the defeat of Kaido, which that's monumental, is nothing like that's going to be come to effect. Supposedly, I mean, there could be Absalom, since he's the invisible news reporter and stuff like that. So he might be able to increase the bounties of the Straw Hats, but I think unless if they defeat Kaido and maybe, I think Absalom will have to be there. Like, maybe he takes shots of, Zoro defeating Jack. Or Sanji defeating, King. I don't know. It probably won't be Sanji defeating King at all, but hey. If anything, I think Law will defeat King. I think that would be good. Anyway, basically, I think that is going to be kind of how it plays. It's going to be a lot similar. Basically, I'm kind of losing my train of thought. Sorry about that. And I stutter a lot, so get used to it, or don't and leave. It probably will be better and safer if you leave. Anyway, so basically, with Wano being an isolated country, it affects the Straw Hats won't hear anything about the Reverie, which is the arc happening in conjunction with Wano. However, we aren't going to be seeing that, we assume. And a lot of that stuff will be we presume that a lot of the stuff that happens at the Reverie will either be revealed after Wano, or maybe if Jinbei comes to Wano after getting out of Totland. That was the rest of my water. Okay, anyways, so if stuff like that happens when Jinbei shows up, I think then some repercussions are going to occur, and it's going to kick things in Wano into even more high gear, because right now things just got kicked in high gear once Jack was mentioned in Wano currently, and time travel, but so, basically, I think it's going to kick up a lot if Jinbei shows up and tells what's been going on with the Reverie, especially if something like the Revolutionaries waged war gets mentioned. I don't think it will really kick things into high gear. Actually, that won't kick things into high gear. But there has been death flags for a certain character at the Reverie that I think everyone knows about. And that character is Cobra Nefertari. And there's been a lot of death flags about him for a while now, with him being sick, gray hair, and wanting to talk to the Gorosei about something. And if Cobra gets killed or dies during the Reverie, and Jinbei comes and tells Luffy about that, and maybe is told about Vivi becoming the queen, maybe there might be something going on there. I don't know. I don't know what would happen if that. I don't think Oda's going to do that, but if it did, it would provide something very interesting. What if even it's revealed that Vivi-sama has gone missing? Or not Vivi-sama. Why did I call her Vivi-sama? Well, she's my Sama. Anyway, if Vivi becomes missing during the Reverie, which we know that Im-sama has either a crush on Vivi or wants to do something with her. Don't know what it is. Let's hope it's not anything that would hurt Vivi-sama. Anyways, yes, Vivi is my favorite character. Is one of my most favorite characters in One Piece. My second favorite character in One Piece, right behind Zoro. So, basically, stuff gonna get real if Jinbei walks into Wano and says, "Hey, Cobra died and Vivi's missing." I think that would just end the Wano arc there, honestly. I think Luffy would be it would either, I just dropped some stuff, sorry. It would either be that it's going to be a hard decision for Luffy. It's going to be a good character moment for Luffy to either decide to keep fighting Kaido or go rescue Vivi or find her. And I honestly don't know what Luffy would do in that moment. I mean, he might even split up the crew again. I don't think he will, but he might. I mean, but that would suck right after the crew just got reunited and Jinbei finally joined. Plus, it would have to be... I mean, the crew would have to consist of one of the original 6 members of the Straw Hat Pirates. That way, like, Vivi knows about them. Because if it's like they just send Robin, Frankie, Brooke, Jinbei, and why not Carrot? Because I think Carrot's going to become part of the crew soon. Yeah, Vivi doesn't know them other than Nico Robin, which, well, she doesn't have fond memories of Robin. But yeah, that's the thing. Anyway, I think after that there isn't. Yeah. I think if that actually happened, I think the story would be kicked into high gear and it would actually end relatively soon, which Oda did state in an interview that the story's around 80%. However, let's take that with a grain of salt because, like, during midway through, kind of around the beginning of Whole Cake Island, he said it was 65% done with the story. But when he said it was 50% done, that was all the way back in the chapter 590s. Like, I think during the post-war arc or Return to Sabaody arc around that time. So that's when he said it was halfway done. And then it's only progressed 15% in 300 chapters, and then it progresses another 15% in less than 100. So, yeah, you can see kind of where we are skeptical of that estimate. So, anyways, yeah. But even, like, stuff like King Cobra death and Vivi going missing, that's not even the worst of it. Like, it could also be that they found out about Shirahoshi, or... Because I think a lot of people believe that... I think it's Actually, I think this one's not even, like, implied. I think this is what is going to happen. Luffy's going to return to Fisherman Island, and he's going to most likely destroy the place. And I think it's going to have to do with crushing the Red Line at that point. Because they might hear about Shirahoshi being Poseidon, and that's not good. But Kaido also might know that Shirahoshi is Poseidon, which, I never thought about that. What if Kaido doesn't get defeated in Wano, but instead the battle transfers over to Fishman Island, and then afterwards Luffy destroys the place, and the fishermen have to be brought up to the surface, then the Marines get ticked off, and stuff with Cobra and Vivi happened because they found out they had connections with the Straw Hats. Oh, that's an interesting theory. Anyway, I'm not going to get into that. This is mainly talking about Elbaf. Because the thing is, Elbaf's been heavily implied to happen because it will be a great character moment for Usopp. Like, this is Usopp's dream to become a great warrior of the sea, and what he believes great warriors of the sea are giants from Elbaf, after Dory and Bragi. So, we really want Usopp to see Elbaf. I think that's pretty true to what we want to see as the viewers. But what else would Elbaf serve to purpose? Like, if Elbaf was like on the way to Fishman Island, say maybe Kaido doesn't get defeated at Wano and he goes straight towards Fishman Island, and the Straw Hats and the Heart Pirates and the Kid Pirates and everyone's chasing after him. Maybe, I don't know, maybe it's just the Straw Hats, but maybe they stop at Wano and they basically get a training arc or some sort. Maybe they meet Loki and find out about Lola. Maybe Usopp gets a big power buff. He learns a lot more about hockey in that time frame. He might even learn armament hockey, although it's probably he doesn't need to since he's a sniper. But I think maybe that arc can serve as a power-up moment, or it can serve as a exposition arc for the ancient weapon Uranus. Which, I was thinking about this, because I was going to make another video instead of this video. And this was going to be talking about the time traveling mentioned in the last chapter. And I was going to go on about how my idea is that there's going to be a devil fruit, and it's going to be the future, and I mean, it can affect the past and stuff like that. Then I was also thinking about Uranus, because that's also been mentioned to possibly be time traveling too. I mean, it's not been mentioned that, but like theorists have thought of Uranus, maybe it's a time machine. And so, yeah, basically after that, I don't know why I have my glass. I just like holding things in my hand. I feel weird when I don't have things to hold in my hand, basically. After that, like, I was thinking, it would be it makes sense if Uranus was in Wano. Because Wano is a closed country from the world government, and the people who created the ancient weapons in the Void Century do not want the world government to get their hands on it. So it would make sense that it would be in Wano, because you can't really do anything with it. You would have to invade Wano. And who's out of territory of? Oh, Kaido. So yeah. But another theory is that Uranus could be on Elbaf. I definitely believe that Uranus is going to either be on Wano or Elbaf. I don't think it's going to be anywhere else. Because Poseidon's already with Poseidon, Shirahoshi. That's already in Fishman Island. But I definitely believe that if any possible arcs, other than Wano, because it is an arc, if any other arc was going to have Uranus, I think it would be Elbaf. But I'm not even too sure about it. basically, if Elbaf does happen, which honestly I do want to see an Elbaf arc. It's just from a story perspective, it doesn't seem to fit in right now. So how is Oda going to fit it into the story? So that's what I'm trying to think about right now. Leave your suggestions in the comments below. Maybe will it serve as a training arc? Maybe Kaido goes directly towards Fishman Island, but the Straw Hats stop, get some training in, and then they go back and catch up with him at Fishman Island. And maybe it's already destroyed. And that's what Charlene sees when she sees Luffy setting fire to everything. Maybe he just sees Luffy arriving after Kaido has set fire to everything. Maybe. That could actually be a good theory. Whatever, though. But there's a lot of possibilities here. It's just that how is Elbaf going to fit into the story if it becomes an arc? And as we said before, it might not be an arc. It might... If Elbaf is even an arc, I don't think it's going to last more than 20 chapters, honestly. I think the Straw Hats will get in, Usopp will have some character development, maybe Jinbei too, if he joins, maybe Carrot, I don't know. Maybe Chopper, because he could turn into his monster point and gain even more strength. I think that'd be good for Chopper, actually. After that, they will go to Fishman Island, maybe, or they'll go, maybe the Marines will find them there, and stuff happens there. It's just a giant mess. And I don't know where Oda is going to be able to fit in Elbaf right now. Especially with the events of Reverie coinciding with Wano at this current moment. So anyways, guys, leave your suggestions down in the comments below, because I really want this to be a discussion video. Even if I'm nowhere near popular. I don't even have subscribers yet. But I want this to be a video where people actually think about how Wano would fit in the story chronologically, and where would it be, like how would it happen, what would the arc be, would it be a training arc, would it be an exposition arc, what would the arc entail. So anyways, guys, also, actually, before that, Big Mom, the Big Mom theory that it will be an arc centered around Big Mom's defeat, that's also another possibility. I'm not really into that. I mean, Big Mom might be coming to Wano already, so why have her arc in Elbaf? Anyways, I could go on and on about this video, about Elbaf, but I think I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See you guys later.